Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today is European Town Saturday and we will be working right here in this building somewhere, trying to get that white done on those windows. So let me back you out a little bit so you can see what is going on. So how's everybody doing? Y'all having a good weekend? Well, I decided not to go to the graduation because it's going to be inside and it's going to be crowded and everything else. So we're all going to go to the party tomorrow. So that will be fun. And got lots going on there. So hopefully we'll get lots and lots of pictures from that. But yeah, we just opted to go to the party instead. And it's going to be out at a ski resort here in town, which is closed for the season, but they do rent this, they call it the Nordic Center. Hang on. And it's just like a venue. It's like a 2,000 square foot building, if you will. And it's got, you know, kitchen facilities and, you know, everything to cook there and entertain. And I'm assuming they have tables and chairs and all that kind of good stuff. And I asked my son if it was going to be inside or out, and he said it's going to be both. They'll have some tables and stuff set up outside for those that, you know, want to be out there. Now, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It's usually a little bit cooler up there than it is even in Leadville. So we'll see, you know, but I'm wearing heavy clothes. I don't trust the weather yet at all. So that'll be fun. So yeah, we just opted to do that. And they were going to go after the graduation thing and, you know, set up the party stuff and everything that went along with that. So that'll be cool. But, yeah. So not much going on here. I stitched a little bit on my dragon that I've been working on all day yesterday, off and on. I even got the floors scrubbed. Amazing. I know. But I figured I might as well do it now, and then I can relax for the rest of the weekend. Because that's the hardest job. The rest of it's kind of, you know, I can do here, there, and everything else. My friend from Arizona should be here sometime this next weekend. So, don't know exactly what days yet. But, we will see how that all goes. And I have no idea how long they'll be staying, because they're on their way back home from their big trip. They've been gone probably a good month. Spent some time in St. Louis, where his family lives. So, we'll see. Watched YouTubes and Netflix. Couldn't think what I was trying to say. Oh, goodness. Watched YouTube this morning, and Jill Green, that's the name of her channel, she was in the hospital, so go send her some love and some likes. She's got a new cross stitch. I've never seen that pattern before. I think it's called Oriental Lady. I'm not real sure. But it's really pretty. So go check that out. And I watched, I think it's Stitching with Shelby. And she just got a bunch of new kits from, I believe it was FG Normal. I might be wrong on that, but check her out. And of course, I watched Natalia this morning. She had a bunch of new items, some beautiful diamond painting. I haven't bought any diamond painting in a while. I don't know, just kind of got out of the notion, oh, I can go and diamond paint at my daughter's for a while. But I just haven't done any diamond painting at home. And I took those cats that I got from one of the stores that about yay big. They are like made out of plexiglass, and they're two-sided, you know, with special drills and stuff. And she was just tickled pink, and I told her she could do those someday with her mom, because I was just so not into the mood for that today. But she liked that idea, and they'll have plenty of time over the summer to do some little diamond painting projects that my granddaughter likes. Grandson, not so much. He just doesn't. That's not his bag anymore. He'd rather go play his game. So, have something else to occupy their brain. They sometimes don't even want to go to the library anymore. None of them are much into sitting down and reading a book, so we'll see. Usually they have some kind of a summer program with, I had to make sure where's that, the library, you know, and reading and stuff, so I got nothing because I'm not into that. Hang on just about that. I had to adjust the camera, and I figured I couldn't do it without making y'all sick, so we'll just fix it. So not much on my agenda today. What did I fix yesterday? Oh, I went and got stuff to make French dips, and I had that for dinner last night. So I don't know. I may get something out of the freezer tonight and give that French dip thing a rest there for a little bit. Sorry. Gets all unfolded and then I have to adjust everything. Let's see. I think we'll go right here and work on this orange. Hang on. Of course, I didn't thread needles today. What can I say? Some days. Some days I've got it all together, and others, not so much. But I got my little duty right here. And it'll just sit right there. I haven't watched anything too terribly exciting on Netflix. I've just been watching, you know, putting on my, the things that I watch, you know, that are series. And then that way I don't have to pay too much attention. It's just going in the background, basically. So, who knows? But I got no plans of going too much of anywhere this week. Not at all. But I thought we'd just fill in these blanks since I had this white out. Sometimes I'll get like 2, 3 strands and divide them all up and then just work on a big area. So one can never tell. But the dragons are coming along. I started the other dragon. I can't remember if it's red and gray, maybe, I think. And it was confetti hell. It was like, okay, nope, not today. Yeah, there's just some things I can handle and some things not so much. I really like those kits that I got this morning. So we'll see what I start from them. I put those, the 14 counts that I had out that I was, you know, kind of left and right working on because I was trying to clean up an area and I didn't want to lose them, so I just put them up on the shelf, but don't have those nearby. Worked a little bit on the cat one that I started. Was it yesterday? Holy cow. One day is just running into the next some days. Come on. What in the heck is the problem here? I don't know. And the weather's been fair. You know, it was kind of cloudy all afternoon, and it just kind of sprinkled a little bit. So, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was windy. And I was going to go sit down on the porch, and then that happened. I was like, okay, never mind. Because, I mean, the temperature was good, but the rest of it was like, no, not happening. So, yeah, and I don't know how busy it'll be at work. It hasn't been too bad. I mean, I'm kind of welcoming it being a little bit busier than it was in the winter, because that winter just absolutely sucks. It's just slow, slow, slow. And I can only clean so much, you know? Or tear something apart, and it's just being tough here. I don't know what its problem is. Okay, we're just going to do this backwards. I mean, I'm not stitching backwards. I'm just, you know, I have a problem going from left to right instead of right to left. Right to left always works well for me, but working my way down over here. Oh, goodness. But I'd like for the weather to get at least in the 70s instead of this rain and cloudiness. And, oh, you're going to do this too, right? Oh, my goodness. It's kind of hard to get stitches in there after everything else is stitched. I know, if I could just learn how to stitch like one square at a time, I can't. My brain does not compute all that. Oh my God, what the hell? I should have worked on something else, I guess. Seriously? Where did you come from? This thing is getting on my nerves today. I'd pick another color, but it'd take me 10 minutes to find the thread. So we're just going with white, okay? Yeah. This is one of those canvases that's kind of tight. Remember I was talking about tight canvases? Well, this is one of them. But we started with three strands. So we'll just finish with 3 strands. I'm going to go down here in a minute. I hear cars outside and people banging, moving around. But I guess that's typical for a Saturday. Everybody's trying to have their weekend. It just doesn't even matter anymore, you know? I mean, we do things on the weekend, but not so much. My daughter and I are trying to fight for time and space in the middle of the week. So, we will see. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to come this way. And we're going to move you this way. Sorry. Crash, boom, bang. And work on this orange. Because it's less... It's a little bit easier. Oh yes, much easier. I think I'm using B5200. That's what it looks like. It's awfully white. Ouch. Really? Just having all kinds of issues today. No. Nope. There we go. We don't need to go over a stitch we've already made. Good gravy. So I made a little bit of progress on those cats. And I found one of the other ones. I know they're all like right there because I picked them up off the floor. But yeah, I like those cat pictures. I just like the way that they're designed. They're really pretty. Just like all the bright, vivid colors and the black. It just makes that picture. I don't know which way to go here. Because the orange just kind of divides and conquers over here. Come on. But for the most part yesterday, that's all I did was stitch. I had to sit down and relax after I mopped 3 floors. I was pretty much fried. Acts like the end is off that needle for some reason. I should have changed out the needle, but we're good. We're good. We're just going with it today. I was watching Natalia this morning, and she got some, well, I think it's like plastic-ish canvas, and it looks fairly good size, like square hole, right? Or size is. And it just got me thinking about doing latch hook. I haven't done that in, God, probably 30, 40 years. Wow. But the yarn has gotten so dang expensive, I've kind of even stopped crocheting and knitting, and can't believe the price of yarn. It's just outrageous. It's almost right up there with buying material. Like if you were going to make a quilt, I could no more do that now. Oh, I could find some cheap material somewhere, but dang. It's just horrible. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me for European Town Saturday. I know this is a little bit short here. I'm just trying to weave my needle in there. So we got that part done, and we got part of the house done. I was tired of fighting it, but I just got to go and then right through that. So, might get the white on there. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.